What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some clicker heroes, and today we are transcending. But to start off, I've been doing the fish pushing thing, and you can see I've climbed up quite a bit, way more than what we were at. Again, I wanted to break basically that, 1,000 more than that. We've gone past that by over 100 now, or I guess just under 100 now. I do want to try out this trick, even though I'm kind of doubtful on how it's going to work. We're going to claim this, and we're going to apply that in as all clicking stuff. So I'm going to try this. We're going to go with it. We're going to, I guess just claim it, right? Like, I don't know how this is supposed to work. And we should have that now. We should do. So then we're going to use that to help progress. So I'm going to go input this in the calculator, and only for clicking because I don't care about my idle push. Yeah, over on here. Let's input this, turn this up to, let's just make it, I'm going to make it 5 times more, so like that's all we care about leveling. Yeah, it's not going to have to do C-loss at all. I'm going to put it into everything, even though it's just not the clicking guys only, but I will see kind of how this goes. So drop that into there, which goes up quite a bit, and then we're going to get ball and frag going next. That's quite a bit of damage, or quite a bit of percentage increase at least. Frag, and then we got Juggernaut. And I don't know how many more zones we're going to actually get from this, but I figured we had to try it. I couldn't not try it. So we got Juggernaut, and then we're down to Mammon and Mimsy, which are going up the same. Mammon, Mimsy, which have a little bit of a boost. Morg probably isn't going to climb too much. Yeah, about half where it was at. And then we got Nog, and then we'll do Solomon, even though Solomon's not going to really do anything at this point for us. I figure we can do it anyways. And then it does want us to level up some other things. I'm not going to really care. See, that didn't really do much for us. Even if we do the fish thing, I don't think it's going to make a difference. That probably wasn't worth it. To be completely honest, I don't know if I did anything wrong, but I doubt it was worth. So let's get things going. Let's do, what is it? See, I don't think anything I can do is going to actually be beneficial, really. I suppose that for leveling Bub, and that's really all I care about. Nothing else really going to help. It's funny that we have almost that's worth left over. It does want us to level up some other stuff, but it's just the little guys. It's not going to matter. So we're up to that. When we transcend, we're actually getting another one, so we'll get 15. I guess that pushes us up. I do have these, which are nice, but these won't go into this. Those will have to ascend for, and this is my last one, so I'm actually going to save these for next trans to use. I just kind of want to see what that would do for me, and I'm going to say it did absolutely nothing. If I did the fish thing, it probably progressed more. Honestly, though, it's going to make us now, instead of getting 14, I get 15. So if you call 50 rubies worth an Ancient Soul, it was worth. So actually, I am kind of glad I did it, although I'm not going to actually push any extra off of it. And I don't even have much here. You can see money-wise, we are slowly climbing up towards where we're here, but not going to be quite there. But I could, again, throw in the clickers and we could keep pushing. And I suppose, honestly, with critting, we'll get some extra zones out of this. So I'm going to kind of push this a little bit farther. If any more fish come up, I'll keep going. The fish seem to be giving me problems with that showing up, even though I have not reached the max fish that you can get, or rubies that you can get per fish. So I don't know why they're having so big problems. I actually closed the game earlier and lost like 100k combo before, and then I'm not doing it again to try building it back up to keep going, but I had to get the fish, which allowed me to push up so high. But I'll try to get a little bit more zones out of this, and then we'll come back and actually transcend, and we'll get to it. Alright guys, so we're back. We pushed up a bit, nothing crazy, but we're ready to transcend. So let's ascend, we'll claim all these. That'll get our next thing. I could definitely push for that if I wanted to claim both of these, but for sure could get another, actually, would it? Nah, maybe not. It might be just shy. I don't want to go for it anyways. I want to save those. So let's go transcend. We're going for 15 still, so that's plenty. Yeah, let's do this. Transcend. Respec. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Should have a decent run here. Let's get things going with that. Also, let's go pop this to begin with. Get us rolling. And that unlocks all this stuff for us, so we can claim this. I will claim that as well, and see if we can get these guys out on something like that. That'll be just nice to use right off the bat when I get to that point. 8 hours for 100%. I'll take it. And let's go through this real quick. Actually, no. Let's spend our stuff first. So what I'm actually gonna do is we're gonna actually pop out of the game, and this is gonna go kind of like weird for a second, and it's gonna stretch out, but that's okay. Trust me. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna kind of explain this. Actually, I gotta kind of go back in the game, see how many I was at. So we're at 266. So looking at the sheet here, I was requested to show how to do this. It kind of looks a little weird the way I kind of had to organize it, but nonetheless, we're looking at the sheet, and basically at the top you're gonna see this is Ancient Souls, and these are each of the outsiders in order. Don't really worry about any of this. That's for you to like learn on your own time. This is just kind of a simple tutorial on kind of what this means. I was asking, people were confused, so to start telling you from 10 Ancient Souls kind of what to do. Generally, your first 2 you should go for like 15 each. So your first one you should be looking probably here, and then your next one you should be looking here. But if for some reason you either get more, you're off. It's got all of them. We are way down on the list. I mean, the list only goes to like 4 something. Yeah, 495. But again, we are at 266, which means when you get up to these levels, it's gonna actually only show up by 5s each one. So we're actually looking at 265, but we have 1 extra, so we'll have 1 more to spare. But you can see here that it's like 11, so that's gonna be 11 in the first one, 16 in the second, 16, then 52, then 44, and that's what I'm gonna go plug in. So we're gonna go back to Clicker Heroes here. And again, it wanted us to do, I'm not gonna show you guys again every time, but again, it was 11 into here. So bam, bam, and that's all you're doing. You're importing that in here. That's how this works. It's very simple. It kind of looks a little, I guess, scarier than it actually is. But 16 in there, 16 in the next one. This one always costs a ton, just so you guys know. Like 10 levels at level 0 is 55, and then each one just goes up from there. So 16 in there. Then we're going 52, which we should see some crazy jumps in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, bam. Oh, is it 52? Or yeah, 52. And then 44 into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I've got 1 extra. And this one you can really spend where you want. If you're at the stage where I am early on, you don't actually get the... It'll show you for each individual Ancient Soul. But again, when you get to 200 and up, it literally goes up by 5s. So you can see this costs 2, so I can't go in there. And this costs 17, so I can't go in there. But I could literally add 1 more to any of these. And it's going to make, you know, a slight difference, really, I guess, where you put it. But I'm going to drop it into here just to pump that up a little bit more, because I mean, over time that'll probably be the most effective for me. So yes, that is the start. Let's get some levels into our click dude here. Probably should have bought that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Let's come in here, and now we're looking for our idle stuff. Kuma level, that's not bad. We're not going to keep it though. Hopefully not keep it. This is already off to a really bad start, because I see none. Oh my god, I swear to god. We have like almost 50. It's like 48 of these things. I haven't seen 1 yet. That's our best so far. There's a Solomon. Cool. We have a Solomon at least. There's a Libertas. There's another Libertas. And another Libertas. Wow, okay. So, there's 3 Libertas and a Solomon. We want to trade one of those Libertas out for a Ceolatus, though. If we don't do that, I'm going to be a little upset. Guys, we're not looking good here. There's 2 levels to Solomon. Oh, that's 2 as well. Okay. There's a Ceolatus. Perfect. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I was also told... Oh, crap. You're better off putting your... at the early game, like, you want to use... Because these are all +1, so it doesn't matter the rarity. These are just going to actually be turned in for more because they're better rarity. So instead of replacing this, I should actually replace one of these because, again, they're all the same level at base without upgrades anyways, because the cost is going to be the same to level them. So it's actually going to be better to replace that instead, just so you guys know. So any of these really don't matter. This one, I got everything I need. Again, that was pretty unlucky, though. We have our 1 Solomon and our 2 Libertas and our 1 Ceolatus Relic. And that's the start I generally like to do. So now I can turn all these in for a decent bit. We can get some levels going on these guys. We really don't care to level up the Solomon Relic too much. How much is this costing? 16. I think we should be able to get to the point of the 16s on them pretty easy, and then we'll kind of go from there after that, because that's when it gets pricey and really costing. We'll do a couple on here too, because it makes sense too. Mine as well. We'll only go to 8 on that, though, because it's not going to make a huge difference. And then we're going to want to go higher on that one, but we can go to the 32 easy on each of them. So that's 14 there, and then we'll do our last one here, and then hopefully in here we get something. We didn't. This is where I'm actually going to stop our idle, because we definitely need to, or stop our active, because we need to get on idle, because it's going to be more efficient. Just going to be better in the long run. So that'll have to take a second to kick in, but that'll be good. We're going to save it real quick, though, and we're going to test this out, because really we need, where we want to try to spend some of this on whatever shows up. Wow, that was literally terrible. Alright, so that's a failed plan. That's why we saved it first. So we're actually going to import a couple seconds ago. And then our idle actually may be closer to kicking in now, so that could be the nice thing about that. But so let's go back, try this again. But this time, instead of re-rolling, we're going to pick something up. It's not really going to help the first time, but that's something I get early. So we picked that up, and now we're looking to get one really early, because the re-roll costs the same. There's an Atman. There's a Ceolatus and a Libertas. We're going to go Ceolatus so we don't have as much of that. And then we can still level it up. So that's not terrible. That wasn't too bad. So that's a couple extra levels into Ceolatus. And we have Evgar already. We'll also at level 50 be able to use our clan stuff. And you can see only 50 levels into this, we're already pretty much insta-killing. So let's get some more levels rolling in here. And we will be golden. Should probably level this up to even though we're not really clicking. I like to level it up as I go as well. Perfect. And now we're back to insta-killing. And that is the start. But that's how the Ancient Soul stuff works. Some people were kind of confused on the calculator, and it was specifically requests, so I figured why not kind of explain it in one of the videos with actually showing it to you guys. Because I don't actually have a... I may have done a tutorial a long time ago, but in the tutorial series I started up that I do got to get back to, and I do plan to continue. I do have some of a tutorial series going. It's not too far into the game, and I do have to get going on it again. I definitely should finish that, because it was pretty good. It was like very small little things. Again, it's on the channel if you are actually interested in it. But yeah, I don't think I touched base on really how that works, and not in that series, but I may have done it in a different video and kind of how to do it. But I figured we'd do a little refresher while we were transcending anyways, and just kind of show it off real quick, just because it's pretty, straightforward. It looks more overwhelming than it does. And also, one more thing. I'm going to kind of make it look weird again. Back on this, make sure you guys are on the idle, beta, nog. The link in the description will take you to this tab, but for some reason, sometimes people are on like idle down here, and things are completely different. The math's all different. It's completely different. So that's that. I just kind of wanted to point that out as well, because some people have been like, oh, mine isn't saying the same as yours. I actually messed up for quite a few episodes with mine being on the wrong tab. So it was kind of funny. If anyone was here for that, you would remember, most likely, because it was pretty funny. A little more to get this up, because I messed that up. Buy all levels. Can't afford you. Perfect. Keep things moving. Bam. Again, everyone so far. Again, we're pretty much insta-killing. Once we beat that, we got our clan stuff, which means we can come into today's raid and claim this. So what we're doing is I killed it today, and Real insta-killed it yesterday. As long as no one attacks it tomorrow, we'll be able to level it up. So Real's going to attack it. I messaged him to make sure he could. And he's going to attack it and level the boss up a lot. As long as he actually does it, we will be good. If no one else attacks. So I did message everyone in here. Putting it on board, I've been explaining it because people were kind of asking why you're doing it. You're not getting any hero souls from it anyways, guys. So don't worry about it. I'm trying to get to the point where us lower levels will actually get a reward from it, because it's literally nothing. I mean, at this earlier stage in the game, it does pay off a little more than later on. But we do have lib in here too. Oh man, I don't think it's worth buying because I have so much lib already. But just put a couple levels in here. Well, that's the next thing we can get. That's perfect. That wasn't terrible. That seemed like it was really bad, but it wasn't as bad as I guess it could have been. But anyways, I gotta buy some levels because we are not killing fast enough. Is that your last level? No. Get some more levels going. Keep the insta-killing up. Again, this video, we're probably not going to get all the way to the hundreds and kind of show you what things are going. They haven't really changed much. We're probably going to wrap this up here in just actually a minute. Because I kind of went over a little detail. We spent a little bit of time on our last trans too. So we are going to wrap this up here in just a second, actually. But we should make some crazy progress. By next video, I should have some crazy time down, because it's actually going to be this is like going up on Monday, but I'm actually recording this really early because I'm just going to be chilling all weekend, and I wanted to ascend, or try to transcend, but I wanted to record it, obviously. But this is Monday's video because I already did Clan Sunday really late last night. So I'm actually a little ahead, and I'm actually probably not doing anything this weekend, so I'll probably be around most of the weekend, being able to progress fairly efficiently. Tonight I'll probably be a little inefficient because I'm going to be playing games with some friends. So things aren't going to be like, you know, perfectly efficient or anything, but I should be getting some decent trans in and whatnot, so we'll kind of see how things go. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it, guys. That's why this is recorded so early. So you're gonna probably see, I mean, I'll show you guys obviously my time here, but a lot of time should go by. So put your guesses for where you think my high zone ever is gonna be, or high zone on the trans is gonna be, by the next video. Which again, I should have plenty of time, and this is just over 120 hours. That's nice. I could have made that a little shorter, but I wanted to really get that extra push out of that, which I got like another 150 zones out. So that was pretty decent. You can see a lot there, and we're really chunking the boss. Today's raid. Oh, you can't see how much health it has. You can see how much I did there and how much is there. Like, it was very quick. A couple clicks. Did it. So it was pretty nice. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.